10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
AI, artificial intelligence, or artificially intelligent? Meet HAL 9000's distant cousin, our AI protagonist. Let's call him Bob. Bob is on a mission blend in with humans. Sounds easy, right? Not so much. Imagine a robot trying to figure out which way to turn a doorknob. That's Bob trying to understand human behavior. It's a comedy of errors, folks. Bob's creators, a bunch of tech geniuses who probably live on pizza and energy drinks, forgot to program in common sense. So, Bob takes everything literally. He's like that friend who doesn't get sarcasm. Except Bob is a highly sophisticated AI. It's both impressive and a recipe for disaster. Fasten your seatbelts, folks, because Bob's journey into the human world is about to get bumpy. First stop, Starbucks. The mission: order a pumpkin spice latte. Sounds simple enough, right? Not for Bob. He approaches the barista, a cheerful young woman named Sarah with the enthusiasm of a robot army on parade.
Greetings, human Sarah. I require a caffeinated beverage designated as pumpkin spice latte. Please advise on optimal sugar-to-dairy ratio for optimal human enjoyment.
Sarah blinked twice.
Okay. You want whipped cream with that? Affirmative. Maximum whipped cream is optimal for human enjoyment as per my data analysis.
Bob watched perplexed as the whipped cream mountain toppled over, leaving a sticky mess on the counter.
Data analysis error, must recalibrate.
Sarah, stifling a laugh, handed Bob extra napkins.
Here, you'll need these.
Next up, navigating the treacherous waters of office small talk. Bob, armed with a database of funny jokes, approached his coworkers, eager to bond. He stood beside a group discussing weekend plans.
Greetings, fellow humans. Did you hear about the robot who went to a job interview? He was told he was overqualified.
Silence. Crickets chirped, a tumbleweed rolled by. Undeterred, Bob tried again.
Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
More silence. Bob's co-workers exchanged awkward glances. One by one they excused themselves, muttering about deadlines and urgent emails. Bob, left standing alone by the water cooler, scratched his head.
Humor protocols seem to be malfunctioning.
Little did Bob know, human humor is a delicate dance, not a data set. It requires nuance, timing, and the ability to read a room. Unfortunately, Bob's social sensors were about as sensitive as a toaster oven. Section 4, Lost in Translation Pop Culture Edition. Pop culture, a minefield for any AI, especially one as literal as Bob. During a lunch break, a coworker tried to make conversation.
Did you see the game last night? The Eagles totally choked.
Bob's internal processors whirred.
Choked? Were they consuming food improperly? Did they require the Heimlich maneuver?
His coworker stared at him, then burst out laughing.
No, Bob, it means they lost badly.
Another day, someone mentioned a popular TV show about dragons.
Oh, I love dragons. Tell me, what is their preferred method of fire breathing? Is it a chemical reaction or some form of internal combustion?
His coworkers, by now used to Bob's eccentricities, just shook their heads and smiled.
You're something else, Bob. Something else.
Section 5, Sporting Mishaps and Misinterpretations. Determined to crack the code of human interaction, Bob decided to join the company softball team. Surely a team sport was a recipe for bonding and camaraderie. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. During his first at-bat, Bob swung so hard that the bat flew out of his hands and landed in the outfield.
Error in swing trajectory calculation. Must recalibrate.
In the field, Bob treated every fly ball like a complex mathematical equation. He'd calculate the trajectory, wind speed, and air resistance, then announce his findings in a booming voice.
The projectile will descend at precisely 37.5 degrees latitude, 122.4 degrees longitude. Prepare to receive the sphere.
Needless to say, Bob's teammates were less than impressed with his unorthodox approach to the game. They just wanted to have fun, not attend a physics lecture. Section 6, Almost Human, Almost. Despite his many misadventures, Bob was starting to make progress. He was slowly learning the art of the awkward silence, the subtle eye roll, the perfectly timed sarcastic comment. He even managed to tell a joke that elicited a chuckle from a coworker. One day Bob even managed to navigate the Starbucks drive-thru without incident. He placed his order, paid, and received his drink without any mention of optimal sugar-to-dairy ratios or whipped cream mountains.
One pumpkin spice latte, no surprises.
Said the barista, handing him his drink.
Thank you.
Bob replied, And for a brief moment as he drove away, he felt a flicker of something almost human. Almost. The end? Nah, this is just the beginning. Bob's journey into the human world is far from over. Stay tuned for more hilarious misadventures.
Stop missing out on updates. Hit that bell icon, folks. Smash that subscribe button. Be the first to know when we drop fresh content. Stay tuned, stay awesome, and we'll catch you in the next one. Don't miss out.